Our main story tonight concerns school.
Good morning, North Penn. Welcome to the 2016-17 school year. I hope you and your family had a fantastic summer. I wanted to take this opportunity to provide you with some information about this year, in addition to highlighting some big and exciting changes that we believe are in line with our core values, mission, and vision for North Penn High School. The first change is I no longer wear glasses and thus no longer look like John Oliver. For this, I apologize. The important thing is that Cameron and Brady Bauer, my children, say, quote, "Dad, even though you look weird, we still love you." And that's all that matters. We're very excited to work with you to make this year your best year thus far. Please challenge yourself, meet new people, be respectful of everyone in the building, and act like a young, respectful adult. We will absolutely do everything in our power to help you be successful. In fact, the faculty, staff, and administration worked hard to establish the core values of North Penn High School over the last year, and we came to a consensus of student-centered, character, and growth as our core values. These are the things that we are committed to and will focus on throughout the year. In fact, the new mission statement of the faculty, staff, and administration is quite simple. North Penn High School, a community where growth and character meet. The next change is to our home office structure. This year, we've changed from a 5-office structure to a 3-office structure. Each home office will have 3 guidance counselors, an attendance secretary, a home office secretary, and 2 assistant principals. The seniors are in F40, the juniors are in D103, and the sophomores are in K25, which was formerly the College and Career Center. We realize that some of you had to change principals and/or counselors. Please know that this does not mean that you can no longer have a relationship with your former counselor or principal. While the assignment has changed, it doesn't mean that other adults in the building can no longer help, guide, or mentor you. The reason for this change in the home offices was multifaceted, but all of these changes centered on you, the students. First, this will allow those in your home offices to be experts on your grade. In years past, principals and counselors had to focus on helping their seniors apply to college in the fall, in addition to acclimating the sophomores to a new building, while guiding their juniors through the toughest academic year. Now, each home office can focus strictly on your needs. Next, think about the academics. Last year, your principals and counselors had to communicate with nearly all the teachers in the building about their courses and academic requirements. Now, that focus can be on one group of teachers. For example, most sophomores take biology. If I'm a sophomore counselor or principal, I will work more closely with these specific teachers and get a better understanding of what is going on in these classes. Third, this will allow for more consistency within your grade and streamlined communication. Rarely did your class receive communication from your assistant principal because there were 6 of them and there were 10 counselors. Now, there are 2 assistant principals and 3 counselors. The 2 assistants can work more closely with your class and work with your class officers and advisors to make sure everyone's on the same page. Finally, it can help deal with some of what I like to refer to as middle school behaviors. When there's drama among a group of friends or a disagreement of any sort, it typically involves people in the same grade. This will limit the number of people involved and can help us get to the end result faster so you can get back to what is important, the learning. Next, the College and Career Center is now in K31. This office is designed to help you transition to life after high school, whether it be a college or career. Please stop in, see Mr. Brett in K31 to see his new setup. Our security team has moved back to A-Pod. They will be located in what was formerly A32. We still have security at the front of the building, welcoming our visitors, but their home base will be in the home office back in A32. Speaking of security, we had significant upgrades over the summer to the security of this building to make everyone more safe. Most notably, the main entrance will be the only entrance where students should enter the building after the start of the school day. You will be asked to show ID prior to being buzzed in from the secure vestibule. Again, this is after the start of the school day. I realize that this might be an inconvenience, but one which is well worth it to help keep our students and staff safe. Please, once you receive your school IDs, be in the habit of having your ID on you. It helps to make the building a safer place for everyone. Next, you probably read in our summer mailing about the new period, which we are calling nighttime. That's with a K, of course. This period will occur roughly once per month, and it will last around 20 minutes. The period will serve a few purposes. First, we're utilizing nearly our entire faculty in every room in the building to help keep these groups small. As a matter of fact, we even have a few night times which will meet in the cafeteria. Your night time will have roughly 15 students in it, and you'll have the same night time for all 3 years for you sophomores. Juniors, it'll be the same for the next 2. The first reason for nighttime is that it will help us to evacuate during emergencies in a safer way and will increase student accountability. Due to no school period 1, no school period 8, career study, gifted mentorship, and other flexible scheduling options, we needed to find a time during the day where all students are in the building. This occurs between periods 3 and 4. While not all students are here, it minimizes the number of students that are out. During our first nighttime, which will occur later this month, your mentor or teacher will give further details about the evacuation procedures. The second reason for nighttime is that it will allow us to do things by class or grade. Whether it's Naviance, cap and gown information, or just a fun activity to improve the positive culture and climate of this building, nighttime will give us this opportunity. This is a class on your schedule, just like any other class, but it will only occur once or twice per month. It is not designed for mediation, extra help, for you to go to your home office, your guidance counselor, your principal. The expectation is for this brief 20-minute period to be a time where everyone is in their nighttime. Now, for some procedural or rule changes that you might notice in the student handbook, which is posted exclusively online. If you want a copy of the handbook, please stop by your home office and we will print one for you. We simply couldn't justify printing 3,100 copies of a document with over 25 pages in it. First, the school day starts at 7:21. This is not a change. If you arrive to your first period class after 7:21, your first period teacher will mark you late. If you arrive after 7:35, you are going to have to check in at the K-Pod reception office right by the main entrance. If you have an excuse note for being late or one from a previous absence, you will also be able to drop that note off in the K-Pod reception office. If you prefer to drop your note off in the home office later in the day, that's fine as well. The point here is to get you into classroom as quick as possible. Gone are the days where you will have to walk to a home office in the back of the building, only to walk back to the front of the building to get to class, for which you are already late. Check in at the K-Pod reception office and move directly to your class. Next, it is our belief that we should treat you like young adults and prepare you for life after high school. For this reason, we allow cell phones and electronic devices in the hallways between classes and in common areas such as the cafeteria. Some teachers might even allow you to utilize this technology in their classrooms. This being said, if a staff or faculty member asks you to put it away, be respectful and please put your phone away. If you do not, you will be written up and receive the appropriate consequences. Similarly, we're going to begin the year with a trial phase of allowing appropriate hats in the hallways. Let me repeat, appropriate hats. Once you enter a classroom, if a faculty or staff member asks you to remove that hat, then you need to take it off. This is representative of society. If you go to college and your professor asks you to take your hat off, or your boss tells you to take it off, you would take it off. We expect the same here. The hallways are okay, the classrooms are okay, if it is okay with your teacher. If the teacher asks you to remove it, just do it. If the trial does not go well and students are disrespectful of teacher requests, we will re-implement a no hats rule. Okay, detentions. Detentions are going to take place in room A13 each day from 2:25 to 3 o'clock. If you're not on time, you will not be able to serve on that particular day. Finally, this just in. Announcements are going to occur on Monday and Wednesday. They will be at the end of first period. This allows for those students that have no school period 1 to hear the announcements. It also allows for our tech school students that leave after first period to get more instructional time in the classroom. I realize that I threw a lot at you this morning, and I hope you were able to catch all of it. While many students already know this, I want you to know that I'm available to you if you have questions for me or ever need my help. You can either pull me aside in the hallway or stop by the main office and have a discussion. I will always be respectful of your thoughts and your opinions. Trust me when I say that spending time with students and in classrooms is unquestionably the best part of my job. I cannot wait to make this our best year yet together. My best to all of you for a fantastic 2016-17 school year. I look forward to working tirelessly to make your high school experience the best that it can be. Thanks for your attention, and go Knights.